Hello everyone, thank you for the opportunity. It's such an honor for me to join this 6th International Conference on Social and Political Science, this 2020 Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta. My name is Galuh Pancawati and I'm from Politeknik SDLN Jakarta, National Institute of Public Administration NIPA, Republic of Indonesia. Along with my partner Budi Priyono, we'll presenting our research entitled Gender and Family Resilience in Millennials. First, I want to give some highlights about our research. We know that the family is the smallest social unit in society, and it also gives the impact how the society is run. From this, we show that the role and the function of family is important to study further regarding the resilience of the family. Currently, there has been a shift in values in society and, of course, in millennial families. The role and the function in the family is also shifting. We can see this from there is a dual role for mother and father, both earning income and both completing domestic work, including taking care of the children. In this family, interdependence is also an aspect of a collection of role and function that exist as a family. The values adopted in family are influenced from the previous generation, obviously, but it doesn't mean that they share the same values with this millennials family or from we can say this family. This research tries to see the values of justice and gender equality and how it will affect the resilience of the family. And the novelty of this research is to see the significant relationship between the values of justice and gender equality that are applied in the family and the resilience of family itself. Previous research has not focused much on form of millennial family resilience, even though millennial families have reached high number. The first one is millennial and family. It's really hard to define family because it's no longer simple, it's really complex. We can see that family is no longer how we decide man and woman when they married, but also there are so many structures, so many characteristics when we divide a family. From many sources, we can see that family we elaborated structure and function of family provide an understanding that family is a series of processes that involve all the members. Associated with justice and gender equality, the millennial family is believed to be a family that begins to see these values are important to be realized and to be maintained. Many surveys show that the value of gender is really appreciated in family millennials. It written that instead of following gender roles, young people interpret gender meanings according to their individual understanding. It can be understood that gender is no longer obstacle. Gender values become easier to accept and understand. Living space that used to have clear lines now increasingly gender neutral. Values that are against justice and gender equality, even though they are still in a public issue, but sure, the understanding of millennial is more developed. About family values, taking from Family Resilience book issued by Ministry of Women Empowerment and Protection Kemen PPA, gender role in family can be seen into three variables. The first one is gender partnership, which is contain 3 points. The first one is togetherness, husband and wife partnership, openness in financial management, and the last one, family decision making. And how we define family resilience. Resilience entails more than merely surviving, getting through, or escaping harrowing ordeal. Resilience, according to Walsh, is a condition that is more just survival but also enable people to heal from painful experience, taking charge of their own life and to live and love well. It's really an interesting point mentioned by Walsh. It, it means resilience will increase along with the frequency in facing suffering and struggles, as well as the existence of relationship and dependency relation with others. In World Family Resilience Questionnaire, there are 9 criteria from key process in family resilience. First one is family belief. Our belief system consists of making meaning of adversity, positive outlook, and spirituality. The second one is organizational process consists of flexibility, connectedness, mobilize, and economic resources. The last one about communication. Uh, we can see from clarity, open emotional sharing, and the last one is collaborative problem solving. We are using mixed method, literature review, and the survey. Survey population is 200 millennials with the birth year range from 1980 to 2020. Online questionnaire form. The survey was conducted using WFRQ or Walsh Family Resilience Questionnaire based on the framework of the family resilience process, consists of family belief system, family organizational, and communication or problem-solving process. Literature review begins by selecting specific journals indexed by the Web of Science and Scopus. The topic being sought is the topic is relationship of family resilience in terms of justice and gender equality. The various available sources are sorted and evaluated. The author looks at the trend and what similarities exist in the existing journal and rating when processed them. Result and discussion. It is well known that in 2020 it's a year of demographic bonus begins. Millennials dominate the population, reaching 88 million or 33.75%, and 54.45% of millennials are married. The striking difference between the millennial generation and previous generation is about level of better education. In this part, we divide the result into 7 sub-results. From togetherness, marital, financial, family decision making, belief system, organizational process, and the communication. This data shows that 54.45% of millennials are currently married, followed by 43.46% are single. In the chart 2, we could see that 63.97% women is married now. Meanwhile, men are mostly still single in percentage by 53.60%. Millennial generation disaggregate data shown by following table. This year, the oldest millennial generation has reached 40 years old. Various surveys said that the striking difference between millennials is about education. This data illustrates that millennials have more consideration and choice in determining marriage. This is also the impact of universal values that have changed. General values that are increasingly accepted by millennials affect the decision making, including in determining marriage. Values of openness, justice, and equality are important findings related to values held by millennials. Next is about togetherness in the family. The survey results show that 68% of respondents think that family resilience could be achieved by the quality of relationship, which were met both in quality and quantity. 75% respondents state The quality of family togetherness is the most important factor. Second factor is about marital partnership. This is a husband and have a partnership. It's a defined balanced cooperation between a husband and wife. The domestic division of labor is a very visible factor or indicator we can see to look forward about marital partnership. But still, it's only 34% that said the husband is the head of the family and cannot be compared in the wife with the wife. The third is about financial management openness. It's about all activities related to managing family finance. Openness is the key to family resiliences, and the result is 76% of respondents agree that family finance should be transparent for all family members. The fourth, about family decision making, 98% told decision regarding the use of contraceptive was a collective decision, and how determining the number of children, uh, about 87% state that the decision was a collective decision. This show that in millennial families there is still an imbalanced voice in making big decisions in the household. These respondents are some respondents fall into a category in millennial generation. However, in the study, decision making is not only related to the two things mentioned above, but also the other matters related in everyday life. Among them are related to childcare technique, division of togetherness, and how to determine boundaries and values in the family. The next one is belief system, organizational, and communication. Belief system. The manifestation of strong family resilience is by having adherence to religion. The millennial family that is known to be modern is still upholding its religion. Next, organizational process. Millennial families recognize the ability to adapt to change, support with family, and resources in the family affect family resilience. And the last one is about communication or problem-solving processes. Millennials family are different from millennials generation, as we know. Millennials family are learning to express their feeling and not harboring what they feel. The result shows that 68% of respondents agree that a healthy family is a family that can share their feelings, whether it is happy, sad, angry, disappointment, and various other emotions. The last part of the conclusion, we can conclude that family resilience is a manifestation of the values that are implemented in the family. When one indicator has a low value, it can still be helped by other indicators, so that the family resilience is still maintained. In addition, family resilience requires active participation of all family members without exception. A balanced role in family is often found in Indonesian millennial family and has become a new trend that is being followed, even though it can be denied that not all have agreed that men and women have equal in household. The last is the more millennial family, the more they value the balanced relationship in the family. It also shows that family nowadays more open up to the gender equality and equality. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a nice day all.